Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 7 to 8 minutes away from beginning the ceremony. As you can see, there are many people still looking for a seat, so we would ask that if there are empty seats, that you move to the middle and provide some additional seating, or raise your hand if you have an empty seat next to you. There are bathrooms in the hallway, as well as several porta potties outside for our kind gentlemen to use. And again, we'll start in about 6 or 7 minutes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. Color Guard, parade the colors. Color Guard, post the colors. Please remain standing for a moment of reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, staff, and administration, it's a great pleasure to welcome you to Maine Maritime Academy for this, our 72nd commencement ceremony. My name is David Gardner. I am the academic dean. Before we begin the formal part of this commencement ceremony, I would like to recognize several groups who are each important contributors for today's celebration. First, I'd like to thank the George Stevens Academy Double Z Jazz Combo, conducted by Stephen Orlovsky. We have an outstanding faculty at Maine Maritime. These faculty have spent the last 4 years challenging these graduates, pushing them to new levels of understanding and appreciation, teaching them tangible skills, and celebrating their personal and academic achievements. They are justifiably proud of this graduating class. Could I ask the faculty to stand, please, and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you. Similarly, all of our staff here at Maine Maritime have played an integral role in making this campus a place to live and study. We've gotten to know these graduates and have also helped to invest in their futures. Could the staff who are out there please stand and be recognized? Please join me in thanking our staff. Will the graduates please rise and face the audience? The members of the graduating class have relatives in this audience who have supported their quest for education to this point. Will the parents and spouses of all of our graduates please rise and be recognized by your sons, daughters, and spouses? I know that today is a very proud day for all of you, and the entire Academy family would like to extend a thank you, for without your exceptional support and financial generosity, this commencement would not be possible. Please be seated. Now to begin our official proceedings, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Maine Maritime Academy, Dr. William J. Brennan.
Welcome to the 72nd commencement exercises at Maine Maritime Academy. Congratulations to the class of 2015. You know, it's amazing to me. I grew up on this campus back when the total student population was around 300. And today there are 243 of you graduating. This is the largest class in Maine Maritime Academy's history. It's just amazing. I'm proud to be standing before you speaking on behalf of all those who have helped to make this long-awaited day a reality. Your family and friends, spouses and loved ones, professors, members of the Maine Maritime Academy staff, mentors, fellow students, and members of the casting community who have helped you along the way are here to celebrate with you and to recognize your accomplishments. I would like to recognize some of the people here behind me who are important partners with the Academy. It gives me great pleasure to acknowledge Michael Rodriguez, the Deputy Administrator of the United States Maritime Administration. The Maritime Administration is significant in the maritime education and training partnership that we and other state maritime academies enjoy, and I'm very pleased that Mr. Rodriguez is here to celebrate with us today. Thank you, Michael. Also joining me is Captain Brian Gilda of the United States Coast Guard and Captain Michael Haggerty of the United States Navy. Thank you both for being here to administer the oaths to our graduates. There's another individual here who I know many of you recognize, Commandant of Midshipmen Captain Nate Gandy. I thank you for conducting the regimental change of command. There are others up here with me who I'll introduce as our program proceeds. Also joining us today is Chris Wernicke, Chairman, President, and Chief Executive Officer of the American Bureau of Shipping. I'll have more to say about Mr. Wernicke later in today's proceedings, but he would be the first to tell you that you cannot construct a building without a firm foundation. The planning, designing, organizing and developing of any project is not easy, but without it you could not have a building as wonderful as the new ABS Center for Engineering, Science and Research that was officially dedicated yesterday. No building is functional or or structurally sound without a careful, deliberative, and collaborative effort on the part of all stakeholders. Over the past several years, laboring quietly in the background, many of the folks you see before you today have been working to make the ABS Center a reality. Among them is one of our own alumni and Vice Chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Robert Somerville. He is a shining example of all that is commendable in our graduates. Former Chairman, President, and CEO of the American Bureau of Shipping. He has pushed hard to help find the funding and to make a most generous personal contribution so that the education which forms the basis of our purpose here at Maine Maritime Academy continues to be world-class. It's also important to recognize that the amazing new ABS building would not have become possible without input from students, faculty, board members, alumni, and many, many contributors and pledges from those who believe in our mission. Those of you graduating today have not had a chance to fully utilize the ABS Center, but you certainly had a hand in preparing the underpinnings for those who will follow you. In building your own lives, your parents, family, friends, and faith prepared the footings, and your teachers began the process of building the perimeter walls. Here at the Academy, we have continued the task of preparing you for what lies ahead, so that the structure of your lives will be solid and permanent. All of our graduates are known for their hands-on experience, their can-do attitude, their superior work ethic, and the ability to think on their feet. That is why our placement rate for new graduates employed in their career fields within 90 days is consistently over 90%. And most of you graduating here today already have a job waiting for you. In part, you owe a debt of gratitude and thanks to all of the alumni who came before you and helped to cement our reputation. The MMA family of graduates reaches far and wide across the United States and across the globe. Don't hesitate to use the network that is available to you as you advance in your careers. Many of our graduates can help you find the bricks and mortar to start your own particular structure in your career and in your life, and they are always pleased to do so. The network that supports Maine Maritime Academy is truly amazing. In fact, right here in this room, we have a student who took his place in the MMA community to heart and made a significant gift to the college through his family foundation last winter, before even becoming an alumnus. When he learned that the schooner boat was in need of critical repairs, Jeffrey Pollock, a master's degree candidate in the Global Logistics and Maritime Management program, together with his family, made a $500,000 contribution to the boat centennial campaign. The Academy has no precedent for accepting such a gift from a student. Jeff, we are both proud and grateful, and I want to personally thank you and your family for your donation. Our graduates are truly amazing people. In the fall issue of the Mariner magazine, there were snapshots of the lives of some of our alumni, and more will be forthcoming in future issues. It made for very interesting reading. The achievements of those alumni from some of the earliest classes to those of the most recent years are truly inspirational. Among them are those who went on to pursue further degrees, while at the same time founding their own companies, sometimes laying the groundwork even before graduation. Some of them followed a career path quite different from that of their major, becoming attorneys, doctors, farmers, fishermen, CEOs, educators, entrepreneurs, and even a governor of the state of Maine. Scattered throughout the resume of each and every one is a story of community involvement and giving back or paying forward. One of them is quoted as saying, "I never stopped changing careers," while another declared that the three most important words he learned at the Academy were "no excuse, sir." Truly, there is no excuse for not making the most of your lives and becoming well-rounded, confident, and successful in whatever career you choose. We are here today to celebrate your achievements so far and to thank the members of the audience and those seated behind me for the solid start they have provided for you. As you converse with your friends who choose other colleges, you will realize that the value of this education, which while certainly not the least expensive, has a tremendous payback over your working lives. In this rapidly changing world, there is no telling what the graduates of today will be doing next year, a decade, or 50 years from now. Some of you will pursue a career in your major field, while others will seek a different path, or let the changing tides of supply and demand shape your future. Whatever direction you choose to take, your experience here have prepared you for a lifetime of change and continued growth. This is the firm foundation upon which to build your future, and now you are the architects of your own lives. We wish you every success as you begin to create your future. Remember that it will always be a work in progress, so that you can learn and grow with each new experience. Rome wasn't built in a day, but that's probably because there wasn't a Maine Maritime Academy graduate in charge of the project. As you've heard me say often, we are a family, one community. We look out for each other and we support one another. Our bonds are strong, and over time, they will continue to become stronger. I've enjoyed sharing this experience with you, the class of 2015, and I thank you for helping me with my ongoing education as president. Continue to help each other and to applaud each other's successes and pay it forward by lending a hand to those who come behind you. You've made me proud. Now go out in the world and make yourselves prouder than you are today. Make the community proud. Make all of us proud of Maine Maritime Academy. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Brennan. I'm now pleased to introduce Captain Robert J. Peacock, class of 1971 and chair of the Maine Maritime Academy Board of Trustees.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome American Bureau of Shipping President and CEO Chris Wernicke, Deputy Maritime Administrator Mike Rodriguez, Captain Haggerty and Captain Gilda, and our wonderful faculty, staff, President Brennan and the administration, and especially the class of 2015 and their family and friends. Without doubt, this is the best day of the year at Maine Maritime Academy. Yesterday, after 7 years of planning and work, we dedicated our new ABS Science, Engineering, and Research Building. We as a board thank all who contributed to make this wonderful addition to our ability to teach possible. But this new ABS building is only as good as the faculty who teach in that building. The Board of Trustees especially wants to thank our wonderful faculty who worked so hard to bring the class of 2015 to be sitting in front of us today, and who will work hard in our new ABS building for the future classes. Graduates, we ask you to celebrate your years of hard work and study, and know that we're welcoming you into the Maine Maritime Academy family. We are sure you will come to realize over time that we, the board, the administration, the faculty, the staff, and every single one of our 8,000 plus graduates are indeed your family. Here to help you when we can, to honor your accomplishments and respect your work ethic and your moral strength as you go forward into your careers. Never forget that we are here for you. In your class of 2015, you have classmates who have made the special commitment to become officers in the United States Navy. And you have classmates from Bath Iron Works who build the great ships we need for our defense. We honor you. In your class, you have the first graduate, Commodore Larry Wade, of our new Maine Maritime Academy online master's degree program in international business. We are looking forward to the future, and online courses and master's degrees will become available from MA for you to continue your careers and your education from anywhere in the world or at sea. I hate to tell you this, but in today's world, your quest for knowledge and for professionalism will never stop. You will be going to school and taking classes for the rest of your life. I can assure you of that. Maine Maritime will be here to help you in that quest. Be safe, use your hands-on training, work hard, and please have fun. Don't forget the contribution that your new MMA family has worked so hard to get you to this day. Class of 2015, welcome to a very special family. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Peacock. Captain Nathan Gandy, Commandant of Midshipmen, will now conduct the relief of the regimental class of 2015.
Class of 2015, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you on behalf of Dean Davis, the residential life staff, and the regimental staff. Despite the differences in clothing and start times to our days, as a class, you've demonstrated what it means to be Maine Maritime Academy Mariners. It's been a privilege to work with all of you in your varying capacities and to see the spirit of cooperation, determination, and drive to make our school a better place for the classes that come behind you. Please don't lose that spirit as you get busy with your careers. Apply it to work, family, and from time to time back here. Most of you are excited to depart Castine today, and that's okay, but don't stay away. Come back, let us know how you're doing, and don't be afraid to stay involved with this great academy. To the class of 2015 midshipmen, you've had many varied experiences over your time here at Maine Maritime Academy, and each one was a learning experience that should shape how you handle yourself and your responsibilities in the future. After this weekend, take some time and reflect on what you want to emulate and what you may want to avoid. To the wedge, you've been challenged. You've been challenged by me to make changes that were hard to implement. I knew when I gave those orders, and I'm proud to say that you've handled those implementations very well. And now the moment that this side has been waiting for. Regimental Class of 2015, attention to orders. By the authority vested in me by the President of Maine Maritime Academy, Dr. William Brennan, I declare your regimental requirements complete and you stand relieved. Fair winds and following seas, mariners.
Captain Michael Hegarty, United States Navy, will now administer the oath to newly commissioned officers in the United States Navy and Navy Reserve.
Good morning. I think it's appropriate to commission these young men publicly in front of all their friends and families here. But before I do that, I just want to take a couple seconds to thank the entire Maine Maritime Academy, faculty, regimental staff, res life staff, people who make the meals, everybody here works together to put out this quality product that I'm proud to call Officers in the United States Navy. So without any further ado, if you stand at attention, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, your newest United States Navy and Marine Corps officers.
Captain Brian Gilda, United States Coast Guard, Commander of Coast Guard Sector Northern New England, will now administer the oath to newly licensed officers in the United States Merchant Marine.
Good morning, President Brennan, distinguished guests, members of the class of 2015, family and friends. The oath of a Merchant Marine officer is brief, but its brevity does not reduce its significance as a solemn commitment to the high ideals and standards to the profession in which most of you are embarking. The historical roots of the oath are found in an act of Congress in 1840, which was passed to address an alarming number of Marine casualties. The rigorous licensing standards which you have met resulted from this early legislation. The men and women who have met these standards in the past have a long and proud history of service in support of our nation's vital peacetime, commerce, military logistics support during times of war. The Coast Guard continues to oversee these standards in protecting the safety of U.S. licensed mariners. Will those taking the oath please stand? Please raise your right hand and listen to the Merchant Marine officer's oath as I read it through in its entirety. Upon concluding, I'll ask you to respond with a hearty, I do, which will reflect your fidelity to the oath and accomplishment and class unity. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and honestly, according to the best skills and judgment, and without concealment or reservation, perform all duties required of me by the laws of the United States. I will faithfully and honestly carry out the lawful orders of my superior officers aboard a vessel. If you swear, say I do. Thank you. To the Merchant Marine officers and graduates of the class of 2015, best wishes for success, and may you always have fair winds in the following seas. Congratulations.
President Brennan will now introduce our commencement speaker.
Christopher J. Wernicke, your integrity, knowledge, and achievement as a naval architect and business leader drew you to join the American Bureau of Shipping, a leader in classification and certification services for the global offshore and marine industries, where your leadership has spanned 22 years. During your tenure, you served in positions including ABS President and COO, ABS Europe Limited President and COO, ABS Chief Technology Officer, President ABS Group, and Vice President of Engineering for ABS Americas. Your interest in engineering began as you pursued a Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering at Vanderbilt University and went on to obtain a Master of Science in Structural Engineering from George Washington University. You furthered your studies and concentrated on ocean engineering when you pursued a Master of Science degree from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Your keen interest in business led you to complete Harvard Business School's Advanced Management program. As Chairman, President, and CEO of ABS and Chairman of ABS Group, you are a champion of excellence in engineering and excellence in engineering education. Your enthusiasm for academics has led you to author numerous papers and to present lectures to students at the university level. You have become a trusted advisor as a member of the Engineering Advisory Council for the University of Michigan's College of Engineering and a member of the Board of Trustees of the Webb Institute. Your devotion to your field resulted in your receipt of the Vice Admiral Emory S. Land Medal for outstanding accomplishment in the marine field from the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers. On behalf of Maine Maritime Academy, I take great pride in conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, in testimony of your administration and admiration and respect. Chris, will you please join me at the podium? Maine Maritime Academy takes great pride in conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, in testimony of our admiration and respect, and with gratitude for your distinguished contributions to the public good. In token whereof, we present you with this diploma and vest you with this academic hood. Chris, we are honored that you are here today. We are honored that you are now among the degree recipients of the Maine Maritime Academy, and it is our great pleasure to have you address our graduating class. Thank you very much, Chris. I'm going to take that back from you, Chris. Don't worry, he'll get it back.
Thank you, Dr. Brennan. This degree will hang over my MIT degree in my office. Good morning. I also want to thank again Dr. Brennan, Chairman Peacock, the Maine Marine Academy Board of Directors, and the faculty for graciously inviting me to be here to join you for today's commencement ceremony. Maine Maritime Academy and ABS have shared a very, very special relationship for many years. Many distinguished alumni from this institution have been my close friends and colleagues over the years, and your alumni has helped make ABS the company it is today. That's why I'm so incredibly honored to be here today to address the class of 2015. Congratulations to the class of 2015. I can feel your energy and excitement as you all close one chapter in your lives and begin to author another. I urge you this afternoon to enjoy the attention from your families and take lots of pictures, because today you can do no wrong. In fact, never will you ever have such a feeling of potential limitless. Today your families think you are the best there is. In fact, looking out at this class, graduating class of 2015, I am reminded of a quote from Tom and Ray, the former hosts of NPR Car Show Talk. They said, "You will never have more energy or enthusiasm, hair or brain cells than you have today." And I can tell you from my own experience that's certainly true, because it's been 35 years, actually to this week, since I was in your position attending my commencement. In fact, I must confess, I don't really remember my commencement speaker from that day, so I hope I can make a more memorable impression on all of you. So with that in mind, I asked my kids for a little bit of advice and a little bit of coaching on this commencement speech, based on their own graduation experiences. And I must admit, I was a little surprised on how direct they were. First they said, "Dad, don't just lecture everyone. They've had enough lectures." And second, probably the most important piece of advice they gave me was remember the 5 B's of commencement speeches. Be brief, brother, be brief. Like 10 minutes tops. So when preparing for today, I wondered what to tell a group of very bright, focused, and intelligent young adults. I thought I could talk about the exciting challenges and wonderful opportunities ahead of you in the maritime industry. What are they? Where are they? And how are you going to prepare yourself to get there? Thought I was going to talk about the importance of internationalism and technologies and the leadership required to make a difference. But first, that would violate the 10-minute don't lecture rule. And second of all, you will get plenty of chance over the next several years to get that. So I'm not going to address you today as Chris Warnicki, the chairman and president and CEO of ABS. Because, you know, in many ways, the only real difference between you and me is 35 years. Like I said, it was 35 years ago this week that I sat in your shoes, waiting patiently to get my degree, but recognizing that I had to go through a boring commencement speaker, and because my last name started with W, a long way. So instead, I want to talk to you for the next several minutes as Chris Warnicki, the son of immigrant parents, the son of a father who survived concentration camps in World War II, the son of parents that came here to the United States with one trunk, a husband for 29 years, a father of 3 kids aged 24, 23, and 18. So in the context of this backdrop, I want to talk to you about a simple word: success. What is success? How do you achieve it? Are there any real predictors for being successful? So I'm going to give you the bottom line up front in case some of you start dozing or wandering. Success is a journey. It is not a destination. Success is all about learning the value of growing. People hear the word success and associate it with several things: attainment, achievement, and accomplishment. But what is success? Is it about good looks? Is it about good pay, a high IQ, or advanced degrees? Is it about balancing a Sunday night of studying for exams while catching up on ESPN or The Walking Dead? You know, it depends on your perspective and what's important to you. What I have learned is that success is about having a growth mindset. So what does that really mean? Let me try to answer that in reference to my own journey. If you think for 1 minute, when I graduated 35 years ago from Vanderbilt University, that I would become the chairman and CEO of a large company like ABS, you are wrong. In fact, I went to school to become a doctor, a medical doctor. As the oldest son of immigrant parents, the first son had to be the doctor, the second one had to be the lawyer. My brother's a lawyer. I just had one problem: I flunked chemistry. So although it seemed being a doctor was no longer a possibility, I switched my major from pre-med to civil engineering. And instead, I was the first generation of family to graduate from college in the United States. And like yours are today, my parents were incredibly proud. Hey, I was a success. Just not the kind of success that I had planned on being at that point in my life. But hey, I was an engineer. I was a bona fide linear thinker. I was confident, focused, I had a plan, I had goals, I had a checklist, believe it or not. I started to define success as being about my career. And at that point, I wanted to work for a big company. And in fact, I had a job offer from Exxon. But I got a little bit of a curve. My mother got very sick, and I had to come back home to help her out with my father as my brother was heading to school. And at that time, in 1980, the job that I was really zeroing in on, the Washington, D.C. area, was the U.S. Navy. So you can imagine what it was like, a civil engineer who had no idea what port and starboard was, who had no idea what a bow and a stern meant, thought that you walked on floors, not decks. You can imagine how that interview went. I probably prepped a good 2 or 3 weeks to make sure I got everything right to convince the Navy to hire me. And although success for me again had changed, I worked very hard. The Navy actually sent me to get my master's degree from George Washington. And you know, a light bulb went off. And at that point, I redirected myself, and what I really wanted to do at that point in my life was to coach basketball and teach young adults at a university like this. So I went to MIT with hopes of getting my PhD. I was going to get that degree, one way or the other. I was going to show my dad that there's going to be a doctor in the family. And I went with high hopes. But you know, a funny thing happened along the way. And I fell in love. And my girlfriend at that time, who is my wife now, and I know she's here in the audience, and I'm sure she's going to cringe when I tell you this, told me pretty specifically that there is no way she's going to wait for me for 3 years to get my degree, and certainly there was no way she was going to spend the next 3 years eating peanut butter and tuna. So I left with a wife, but without a PhD. Success for me had changed because now it had more meaning, as I was learning how to balance my career with my family. When ABS called, I actually turned them down 2 times. We were living in Washington, D.C. My wife was very concerned about moving to Texas. She said Texas is something we fly over when we go from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C. But it was a great opportunity, and I had taken a step out, and I don't regret it. During my career at ABS, I moved around quite a bit, had several positions. In fact, when I joined, my definition of success from a career point of view was to end up as a chief technology officer. I got a little bit more than I wanted to as now chairman and CEO. The point behind all this. My success journey reminds me of a quote. It's a quote from Michael Dell, who had been, as you know, a very successful entrepreneur for quite some time. He said, as you start your journey, the first thing you should do is throw away the store-bought map and begin to draw your own. What I have realized over these years, and what I hope you realize today, is that success is a journey. It's a moving target. There is no fixed point off in the distance you are trying to reach. It is never ending. Life surprises you. Don't be disappointed when you're forced to change your plans, and you will learn from these setbacks and adjust. Even today, after 35 years, I haven't figured it all out yet. But I think I can boil down success to 8 principles that I'd like to share with the class of 2015. First, success is not just about credibility, it's about humility. You will be humbled along the way. The sooner you recognize that, the better. Second, success is about recognizing recognizing that your greatest strength is your greatest weakness. It may be tempting to stick with what you know best, but you have to continually broaden your horizons to reach your full potential. Third, success is not about position. It's about behavior. You will be judged by how you treat everyone because that is the true test of your character. Fourth, success is about the courage to take risks in the face of potential failures. You need to be courageous and make tough decisions. Set tough goals. Raise your own expectations and push yourself outside your comfort zone. Don't shortchange yourself. Fifth, success is about handling adversity. How will you respond when the wheels on the cart get wobbly? The test of success is not what you do when you're on top. Success is how you bounce, how high you bounce when you hit the bottom. So how will you respond? You will fail, but you will not dwell on those failures. I have learned from my own personal experience that at the times of greatest adversity is the time that the trampoline has the biggest bounce. Be ready for that bounce and take advantage of that bounce when the time comes. Six, success is about structure, hard work, and discipline. And over the last 24 hours that I've been here, you guys have got that. Changing the world requires sacrifice and passion. There is a quote that has been attributed to a number of people. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. It's true. In fact, some people will tell you that to be world class at anything takes 10,000 hours of practice. The magic really is in the hard work. Remember, the wall is built one brick at a time. You will have to move many bricks over your career and over your life to build your wall, but you can do it. Seventh, success is about service. It's not about you, it's about others. It's been said the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. That is one of the key ways your success will be measured in life and will be one of the most satisfying ways as well. And finally, success is about trading on integrity. You have a bank account filled with a limited amount of credibility. Be careful how you spend it. It's a very hard commodity to earn. As you can see, success is about many things, and fortunately in my case, it's not necessarily about how well you do in chemistry. No one is born a success, and no one can be a success forever. In fact, if you read Bill Gates' book, he will tell you success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. There's no substitute for experience, and unfortunately, one way to gain experience is by making mistakes. And this reminds me of a story about a father and son when the son went to the father seeking wisdom. The son asked the father, "Dad, how do I achieve success?" The father said, "That's easy, son. It's about making the right decisions." The son pondered a little bit, scratched his head, and came back and said, "Dad, then how do I make those right decisions?" The father said, "Well, son, you can only do that through experience." Son scratched his head again, thought about it a little bit, and said, "Dad, how do I get experience?" And the father said, "That's easy. That only comes from making bad decisions." As you leave here today, you are setting out on your success journey with one of the finest educations of anyone in your field. As you define what success means to you, let me leave you with this final thought from Albert Einstein. He said, "Try not to become a person of success. but rather try to become a person of value. You will find out that success is important, but being a success, while also being a person of principles, a person of values, is the most important thing of all. So today, we could have talked about the maritime industry, could have talked about the impact of big data going forward, could have talked about convergence thinking, or how technology will change the future. But really, those issues are secondary to the most important topic today, and that's you. You are the future of the maritime industry, the future of organizations like ABS, and the future of the world boils down to you and how you map your success journey. ABS has partnered with your extraordinary institution for such a long time because we want to be able to nurture the education of those who inspire and deliver the innovations of the future. That's why I was so honored and so humbled yesterday to participate in the dedication ceremony for the ABS Center for Engineering, Science, and Research. We are expecting you to make your mark as you begin a new chapter in your lives today. But most importantly, you have an opportunity to redefine what success means to you. As I mentioned earlier, ABS has a long, rich history and a unique relationship with Maine Maritime Academy. And receiving this honorary doctorate degree makes that relationship even more special for me. I will be leaving tomorrow to go see my father and thank him for all his support. And after 35 years, I will tell him he finally has a doctor in the family. So as I thank my father and tell him I made it, I urge each of you in the class of 2015 that the first thing you do is to go hug your parents. Thank your parents, because they have been with you every step of the way. Give your parents a big hug, because just like you today, for them, this is a great moment on their success journey. Enjoy your journey towards success and make sure to have fun. But remember, take a lot of pictures along the way and take some notes as well, because I can tell you, your hair, just like your definition of success, won't last forever. And you never know, 35 years from now, you will have a chance to share your success stories with the class of 2050. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the class of 2015.
And now for the part you've been waiting for. Will the candidates for the Master of Science degrees please rise? President Brennan, in the presence of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree of Master of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertain.
To those receiving the Master of Science degree, please come forward when your name is called.
Ashwini Krishnan. Melissa Stephanie Lale. Patrick David Locke. Ala Abdul Karim Bagrawi. John Edward Mossman. Jeffrey Stewart Pollock. Nathan David Power. Gina Nicole Sears. Jeffrey Benjamin Todd. And the first recipient of our new online graduate program in International Logistics Management, Lawrence Vincent Wade.
Will the candidates for the associate degree in science please rise? President Brennan, in the presence of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the associate in science degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree of Associate in Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
To those receiving the associate in science degree, please come forward when your name is called.
Richard Charles Helmke. Dalton Samuel Lehman. Jesse Christian Paraso.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise? President Brennan, in the presence of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Please be seated. It's okay, you'll get together. It is customary to present our first diploma to that Bachelor of Science degree recipient with the highest grade point average. Our valedictorian, Mr. Tyler Durant, please come forward to accept your diploma.
Tyler Andrew Durant, summa cum laude, Shield Scholar.
Will the rest of you receiving the Bachelor of Science degree please come forward when your name is called?
Jacob Maxwell Albin, summa cum laude. Randy Reed Allard. James Creighton Allen. Paul James Allen. Nicholas Byron Altvader. John Baptist Amendola IV, cum laude. Stephen Gerald Andrews Jr., magna cum laude. The first graduate of our joint degree program with Dokuls Aylul University from Izmir, Turkey, Matan Bashan. Shelby Ann Bassett. John Desmond Ashman Jr. Matthew Thomas Ball. Matthew Robert Bonds, magna cum laude. Eben James Belcher. Christopher Graham Benedict. Frank Peter Benedict. Nicholas Alexander Betty. George Anthony Billing. Jesse Birmingham, cum laude. Foster Bachelor Blake IV. Tyler Allen Blanchett. Jared Rainey Bulldog, cum laude. Kurt Christopher Borkman. Brandon Leonard Bouchard, cum laude. Dylan Michael Bouchard. Griffin Michael Brady. Samuel Newkirk Brown. Richard Gregory Broska, magna cum laude. Stephen Wayne Bunker. Brian John Burns, cum laude. Jack Raymond Bushy, magna cum laude. Miranda Lynn Caldwell. Rebecca Ray Campbell. Nathan Edward Carr. Evan Paul Carrier. Nicholas David Kaywood. Francis Arthur Sigelka, magna cum laude. Nicholas Peter Chase, magna cum laude. Tyler Lee Chasen, cum laude. Justin Edward Churchill. Justin William Clapper. Jacob Ryan Cleves. Christopher Michael Kluge. Robert Philip Cloutier, cum laude. Reese Stephen Colello. Ryan Nichols Collette. James Michael Collins. Dylan James Davidson. Griffin Thomas Day. Sean Kenneth Dishop, summa cum laude. Eric James Doherty. Bradley Lewis Dow. Dylan Thomas York Drinkwater, magna cum laude. Nathan Isaac Dublin. Dylan Eutimio Duca. Patrick Grady Duffy Miller. Eric James Duplessis, cum laude. Tyler James Isla, summa cum laude, Shield Scholar. Cameron Scott Eisenhower, magna cum laude. Mark Jacob Eldridge, cum laude. Jonathan Paul Fader. Christopher Ryan Fowler. Joseph Stiles Farron. Rainer Stephen Flowers. Peter James Frager, cum laude. Kyle Ian Fredericks, summa cum laude. Zachary Lee Frost, cum laude. Allison Lee Fiora, magna cum laude. Samuel Charles Fuller, summa cum laude. Alexander F. Gagnon, cum laude. Colby James Gallagher. John Russell Garnett, cum laude. Ronald Kyle Garvey. Evan Paul Gaskin. Christopher Matthew Gilman, magna cum laude. Forrest Parker Glasgow. Carrie Rebecca Gleason. Danya Nubia Gomez Villa. Cody Alton Gould. Patrick Sherwood Graham. Isaac Sherwood Grindle, cum laude. Bronson Lawrence Guimon. Eric Griffin Hahn. Christopher Jordan Hale. Joshua Allen Hale, summa cum laude, Shield Scholar. Joshua Dean Hall. David John Hallett. Andrew David Hammond. Robert Francis Hannigan. Andrew Thomas Harrison. Brady Richard Harrison. Rinchin Harrison. Jason Paul Hatch. Dylan Morris Hesseltine. Brian John Higgins. Kelsey Emily Hilton. Molly Howe. Austin Burns Hubbard. Haley Ann Hunt Griffin, cum laude. Elijah William Hupper. Kyle Russell Houston. Jeffrey Peter Clyde Hutchinson. Andrew Xavier Janelle. Robert Tate Jarrett. Christina Nicole Kelly, magna cum laude. Kevin Edward Kelly Jr. Patrick Allen Kilbride. Zachary Gordon Knapp. Adam Samuel Kravitz. Dennis Randolph Lakomsky, cum laude. Conrad Labby. Jacqueline Mary Lebrec. Cassandra Ray LaFontaine. Wyatt Branford LePage, summa cum laude, Shield Scholar. Ian Alexander Larkham, cum laude. Anthony Ralph Larrabee. Micah David Lewis. Tyler Carlton Lewis. Taylor Dane Lights-Urek. Shane Ryan Lizotte. Neil Kingsley Lofgren, summa cum laude. Caleb Michael Lynch, cum laude. Cody Michael McCabe. John Paul McDonald. Lawrence William McDonald, summa cum laude. Kyle Alexander Marshall, cum laude. Alexandria Rose Martin. Gregory Troy Martin. Morgan Benjamin Martin. Sarah Marie Martin. Joshua Raymond McFarland. Chase Daniel McGloin. Marissa Ann McNally. Matthew Roger Mercier. Stephen Donald Meyer, magna cum laude. Eric Christopher Miller. Brett Michael Milliken. Daniel Allen Mills. Allison Lincoln Mitchell, cum laude. Jamison Murray Mitchell. Dimitri Michael Monroe, summa cum laude, Shield Scholar. Alexander James Morrison, cum laude. Philip Barrett Morse. Keith Owen Nelson, summa cum laude. Edward Morrill Nichols IV. Joseph Raymond O'Kane. Sean Kerry Olson. Daniel Michael O'Malley. Taylor F. O'Malley, cum laude. Troy Patrick Osborne, Jr. Tyler Glenn Oversmith, summa cum laude. Tyler Joel Payne. John Charles Paranello, Jr. Russell Dillion Pierce. Dylan John Penny, cum laude. Jesse Lee Perkins. Jillian Lee Perrin, magna cum laude. Tana Walter Pigeon. Jürgen Jean-Blom Pilot, magna cum laude, Shield Scholar. Eliza Eleanor Pingree, magna cum laude. Graham Jackson Pingree, magna cum laude. Catherine Polanka. Hollister Augusta Poole. Andrew Scott Polk. Haley Jean Ray. Bradley Robert Reed. Daniel Merrill Rice, cum laude. Roman Lee Richards. Francis Greeley Reed, magna cum laude. Sydney Lizette Robinson. Nathan Patrick Rooney. Cameron Richmond Roy. Michael Stanley Sargent. Mika Francis Sawyer. Dmitry Nikolaevich Setrikov. Zachary Matthew Sharp. Alden DeGear Shelley. Sean Richard Silva. Lillian Elizabeth Slazes, summa cum laude. Christopher Paul Small. Robert Roy Smart IV, magna cum laude. Christopher Ryan Smith, magna cum laude. Andrew Gregory Snyder. Jonathan Wiley Steyer. Anthony Joseph Slaughter, cum laude. Dale G. Sweeney, summa cum laude. Pascal Calvin Schwertz. Daniel Romeo Tanguay. Joseph Andrew Todd III. Connor Briley Thomas, cum laude. Ethan Eddie Joseph Thorne. Alexander Lewis Toth. John Joseph Traggart, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Trankman, magna cum laude, Shield Scholar. Evan Silas Tremaine. Keith Thomas Turner, Jr. Timothy Hayden Vasallo. Theodore James Bolger III. Alex Christian Waller. Andrew Ogden Weber. David Anthony Weeks. William Paul Weatherby. Jesse Gordon Whitney, magna cum laude. Tyler John Wind. Nicole Michelle Yim. Joseph Clark Zinni. Nathaniel Parker Schmack, magna cum laude. And Anton Piper Zaroka.
The largest class in Maine Maritime Academy history.
Mr. Edward Nichols, president of the graduating class, will now lead the class in a farewell cheer.
All right. Congratulations, class of 2015. I was told to keep this short, so this is what I have to say. The journey has been great, but the time has come. So now I invite everyone in the field house. We're going to do 3 hip hip hoorays. On the third one, you throw the cap. Ready? Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.